So really what people are looking for, and Andy touched on, is earnings drive valuation. And how we calculate it, it's called seller discretionary earnings or discretionary earnings. And what else, Andy?
Owner benefit, they call it a million different things. Seller's discretionary cash flow, there's like a lot of buzzwords.
Yeah, but anyway, it's basically the amount of money you pull out of the business, your net income, plus your depreciation, plus your amortization, interest, and then all the other stuff that are non-essential to business. Coming here, staying here an extra week, your trip to Hawaii, whatever you're doing. So that's the number that we're talking about on the business that gets a multiplier for the market approach to what we're looking at.
Right.
So, but what people are really looking for is good books and records. And my advice, pay someone to do it. We just got a deal approved by the SBA today, and the guy's wife, it's almost $1 million deal. And the guy's wife is doing his books. She's double booking revenue. They have IRS liens, lots of them. So the bank's looking at this, and they came back to the seller and changed the terms of the deal. So it's worth the investment now to get more in the return in the aggregate. And don't be cheap about it.
Yeah, and good books and records, listen, telling someone that you're writing off your car and doing a little extra vacation, some meals and entertainment, that's probably pretty par for the course. When you start getting into heavy things, like you start really cheating the government, and you're hiding cash, and you're asking people to cheat, and you're cheating on the franchise, and you're doing all this other stuff, and then you expect a buyer to believe you that you have a good business, you inherently have a problem. So, if you're really aggressive on your tax returns and you're really doing things that you shouldn't be doing, our advice is to stop now. I mean, we've talked to several IRS agents. They're getting really smart. They know there's tons of franchises out there. There's tons of, and they compare. They actually pull all Signer Robbins, and they can compare the gross profits, and they can compare how much you're spending on certain different things like travel and meals and entertainment, and which might not even be a right.
What's your famous line about cash?
What's my favorite?
You can't steal cash twice.
Yeah.
So you can't do it. The banks will never buy it. So you're never going to get paid for it twice in terms of a multiple. One other thing I think we wanted to talk about was your location. Make sure it looks good. It sounds simple. You stage your house, you paint your house, whatever. We had a client last year who made pallet manufacturer. The guy had a toilet, an old toilet out front, just sitting there. And we had to really have an honest conversation with the client and say, look, you need to clean up the toilet. And he's like, why? So take stock of that. It's very, very important because you only have one shot, one impression with a buyer. You can blow it real fast.
Yeah.